Hey guys, it's Tim Miller with the Bulwark. My colleague George Conway, who you've probably seen on this page over at George Conway Explains It All to Sarah Longwell, has a political action committee he started on the side, a little side hustle. It's called Anti-Psychopath PAC. I bet you can guess who that's targeting, Donald Trump. And George has a new ad that's up in South Florida. And, well, Donald Trump is none too happy about it. The old man saw it himself. I guess he just was watching his stories, and George knows how to get to him. So let's watch the ad together, and then I'll explain to you the drama happening behind the scenes at Mar-a-Lago.
Donald Trump has never, ever been right in the head.
The late, great Hannibal Lecter.
He's a wonderful man. An enormous, really an enormous. And then they announced there was no buys, no.
Take a look at the oranges of the investigation.
Venezuela,
If you have a windmill anywhere near your house, they say the noise causes cancer.
I don't know what I said.
All criminal.
they have voter ID. They have ID on everything. You buy a loaf of bread, you have ID.
The first non-incumbent.
The kidney has a very special place in the heart.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
Injection inside or almost a cleaning.
That an illegal ad.
Learn more at psychopac.org. Anti-Psychopath PAC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, Donnie's ego is fragile. He doesn't like to be mocked as stupid. He doesn't. He just surely doesn't like these know-it-alls telling him that he's not the smartest guy in the room. He has to lie about his college scores, lie about... he went to Fordham at first. I don't know if you remember that. Nothing wrong with Fordham, great university, but not really what Trump likes to take credit for. And in his, he considers himself an Ivy League man, so he's sensitive to these matters. George knows how to get to him. George is correct in diagnosing that Donald Trump has psychological problems and mental health issues, and is too prideful to go see a therapist about them. So we have to deal with them. He has to punish us with the manifestations of his various psychopathies. And so George figured, well, how am I going to get under Trump's skin? How am I going to ensure that Trump would see an ad talking about how he is a psychopath that is deteriorating right before our eyes? And, he made a pretty safe bet. He put the ad on Fox News in the media market where Trump's golf clubs are. Because what else does Trump do all day? He golfs, he watches his news stories, he watches his cable news. That's it. That's a full day for him. It's not exactly the most onerous campaign in history, but that's how Donald rolls, in the golf cart. And, George is a little rascal. All right. He's a little bit of a rascal. And so not only, just to be safe, because sometimes Trump's mad at Fox, Trump gets a little annoyed if, his propaganda network of choice doesn't say exactly the thing that he wants them to about how great and wonderful and brilliant he is. And so, sometimes he turns off Fox, right? He flips the channels. So what else would he watch, do you think? Well, I assume it'd be the Golf Channel. He's got the Golf Channel up on the TVs there at Mar-a-Lago when he needs a little respite from people talking about Kamala-mentum and Camelot and Coconut Summer. When he doesn't want to deal with that, he turns his attention to the Golf Channel. Lo and behold, there's George Conway on the Golf Channel, Anti-Psychopath PAC on the Golf Channel, not just on Fox News. He's surrounded. It's surround sound mode. And it wasn't, I guess, rocket science figuring out what channels he might be watching. It wasn't rocket science micro-targeting to this ad to one orange deranged lunatic. And so the micro-targeting worked. How do we know? Well, let's take a look at Donald Trump's social media feed. Here he is bleeding about Fox News. Why is Fox News putting on crazy Kamala Harris rallies? Even Mr. Kellyanne Conway, a man so badly hurt and humiliated by his wife, she must have done some really nasty things to him because he is crazy. It's a projection alert. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm pretty sure that is projection. Is advertising on Fox News. We have to win without Fox. Oh, so guess you saw the ad, Donald. Guess you saw the ad. In my career as a political strategist, generally speaking, you would discourage your candidates from like watching TV ads and then live tweeting when they're mean to them. It gives off an insecurity. It gives off kind of a weak sensitivity that you don't want to project. You want to project confidence, and you can push back on ads in the appropriate venues and forums, but you don't want to seem like you're just kind of sitting around like Al Bundy with your hand in your pants watching TV all day, lashing out when people are mean to you. But Donald Trump doesn't worry about that, I guess. I guess that's baked in the cake as part of his image. And so there he was, just having a little temper tantrum because George Conway reminded him that, he needs to seek therapy. And we probably shouldn't have somebody who needs therapy that bad in the White House again. All right, that's another Tim Take for you. Subscribe to the feed. Congrats to George Conway, and we'll see y'all again soon.